All right, Texans, super important information, so please listen up and do what you can. So in Texas, we are having the runoff races here June 7th. So if you know anybody who is a Democrat who is still pushing through, didn't quite get over 50% of their votes in this past local election, please support them, go knock doors for them, make calls for them, donate to their campaign, and please go vote June 7th. All right, Tarrant County, North Texans, this is for you. We are going through a gerrymandering. They're calling it redistricting, but we're going to call it what it is. It's gerrymandering. Our conservative, racist county judge is trying to redistrict our county when it doesn't need to be redistricted yet. We've already wasted $30,000 of our taxpayer funds for his conservative firm that he wouldn't hire. These are the facts. Public Interest Legal Foundation. I'll double check. I'll put their information up. They are not specialists on drawing maps. So why the fuck did we hire this company who isn't a specialist on drawing maps when that is what we're trying to do right now? They even testified in the Tarrant County Commissioner's Court that they were not submitting their own maps. They were just reviewing the maps that were submitted to them from Tim O'Hare, which is a known racist. That's a fact. He was sued for being racist. Matt Krause is a Christian nationalist. He went to Liberty U. Please watch the documentary on Hulu on God Forbid. It tells you everything that you need to know about Jerry Falwell. So this is who the minion that we have sitting up in Commissioner's Court now. And Manny Ramirez. Let's talk about Manny Ramirez. He represents my district. He was born here in Saginaw, Texas. So I already know that he's having an identity crisis with the last name Ramirez. He is conservative. And when he stepped out of line last year because they wanted to close down voting locations in colleges, he spoke out and said that's not the Republicans saying. He said, Republicans don't cheat. Sir, you're trying to gerrymander. That's cheating more than closing down a polling location. If you're asking me, you're trying to choose your voters. The district maps that they're doing, they're chopping up the brown and black districts down below in Tarrant County, which is very obvious because if you look at the maps, and I'll put them up, very, very obvious that they're trying to chop up, pack, and remove their voting power. But what they're really doing is drawing him up north, where I live. They're giving him more Republican voters. They're doing Hazlitt, I-35 North, Roanoke area. They're trying to add more Republican voters to his district to keep it conservative. And here we are. This is our taxpayer money. And this guy is saying, you know, I'm conservative, blah, blah, blah. But y'all already wasted $30,000. You're about to get sued. I'm also going to show you that letter. The Texas ACLU and some other civil rights organizations already wrote you a letter explaining what you're doing is illegal. So moving forward, if you push these maps, Manny Ramirez, I promise you, I put this on everything. You are going to have somebody run against you and we're going to take you out of office. The Republicans already threatened you. When he stepped out of line last year, they threatened him. He's a retired policeman. And the Republican, the MAGA, I don't care. You know what? It's all the same party. If you're enabling, you're a supporter, you're supporting abusers if you're voting for that right now. We need to get them out. So please show up. This week they're having public hearings. Tomorrow, Tuesday, they're going to have the one in Precinct 4 in Tarrant County. And then throughout the week, I'll put it up so you guys know the date, location. Show up to your public hearings. They're 6 p.m. throughout the week. So get off of work, go to that. And also show up to Commissioner's Court because this is when they're going to be doing it. Also, PILF, the Public Interest Legal Foundation, they have so many lawsuits that they lose. I've been reading their appeal briefs to the Supreme Court, and then those lose as well. So that's what they do. They go, they mingle, they see. This is like a breeding ground in Tarrant County for them. If it works here, I promise you they're going to do this around the nation. So we have to stop them at the root, stop the KKK, stop the MAGA crazy, stop the conservative bullshit, because I was born in Oklahoma and grew up in Kansas. Trust me, I'm conservative. I'm going to watch every single penny that people are spending, especially if it's not my money. The Republicans aren't doing this anymore and are trying to crusade with this conservative. That's what they're saying. We want to keep conservative leadership in Tarrant County. You are not being conservative if you're wasting our taxpayer funds on your ideology bullshit. So show up. I'm going to put the things up. Please, Texas, don't let us down. We're fighting. We're organizing. We're showing up every single day. We need you to show up with us. Thank you.